back. Yes, and the foul.
Led by Goran Dragic, your Miami Heat took care of the Bulls last game on their home floor.
We're happy with the win. It's kind of a confidence boost before this long road trip.
Now Miami embarks on their longest road trip of the season. 6 cities, just under 6,000 miles traveled. It starts tonight with a matchup against Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. Tip-off is minutes away, and we've got your keys to the game next. The Miami Heat begin a long road trip tonight where they will get some very tough early season tests. Road starts in Denver against a very talented Western Conference team. It's the Miami Heat visiting the Denver Nuggets right here on Fox Sports Sun at the top of the hour. Enter Dion Waiters ready to go with a nice sweater. I need that one myself. Hassan staying hydrated. Apparently Justice loves NASA.
An astronaut.
And apparently Bam's into Thor because I think he's got some sort of axe or hatchet in his
The hammer right there.
The home squad. They've got Harrison, Murray, and Jokic, and Millsap, and Chandler as for the first 5. For your Miami Heat, we've got Dragic, Waiters, Whiteside. Okoro White back in the starting lineup with Josh Richardson.
Denver Nuggets hosting the Miami Heat. Hassan Whiteside looking good there in the warm-ups, fresh, feeling good, and there is Nikola Jokic. Yeah, they ready to play. We go to the second half. Miami up, and Gary Harris, the two-man game with the Joker. That is Denver's first lead of the game. The Joker had 19 points, 14 rebounds in the game. Paul Millsap, take a look at this. He's going to drive. He misses it, but if you don't at first succeed, try again. And one, he missed the free throw, but that's a part of an 8-0 Denver run.
those final seconds. Let's get it going, though, where the Heat start this comeback. John, you see the score there? Down by 6.
Yeah, the Heat really charged back after being down 9 at one point. And Dion, I mean, he has such confidence in his ability to make shots. We see the long 3 there. Teammates believe in him. They want to get him the ball in critical situations. The Dragon knows where Whiteside is at all times and just throws it up there for the big man to get the easy dunk.
And then the Heat, all of a sudden, the game they were trailing for much of the third, into the fourth, much of the fourth. The defense leads to offense, and Jay Rich, who has not played well offensively at times this year, spots up, hits the big 3.
The excellent defense gets them out on the break with numbers. Jay Rich gets a good look in transition. Goran finding him on the move.
Meanwhile, Nuggets coming right back at it, down by 1. Heat with the defense here, trying to get it going off the miss. See what happens here. Again, those second chance opportunities, John.
Really hurt the Heat during the course of the game. Those second chance points will giving up 16 points overall off second chance opportunities.
Off the block, there's a kick there. All of a sudden, again, the Nuggets with the ball. We get you back, though, to the Heat in this one. The Heat, all of a sudden, trying to play that defense, John. This is just a tough shot. Good defense here.
Really good defense, straight up and down. And Harris somehow gets it to fall there. But Heat battle back.
Yeah, they do, and they battle with Dion. And, you talk about that irrational confidence. Here's part of it through the sea of Nuggets.
Big-time crossover, hanging in the air, goes to the offhand. And he just has done such a good job of finishing this year. I think very improved. He's been able to get to the basket we saw last year, but finishing better this year.
And then a play of the game, unfortunately not a good one, John. You're up 2. I mean, you allow a 3, it happens, but you can't do that, right?
Yeah, tough mental mistake for James Johnson. He played such a good game with a double-double, 15 points, had 10 rebounds, but to lean in and pick up the cheap foul there. And Millsap, the 4-time All-Star, shows his mettle by making 3 straight free throws there.
All right, so the Heat go to Dion, John. What's the play here? It looks like Dion wanted to drive and lost the dribble, and he settles for the J.
Lost his rhythm initially. He gets it back and still almost converts the shot.
Good.
Gets to the left-hand dribble, which he likes on the release. Boy, that ball almost went down.
I mean, that's a tough connection, but let's talk first about his start and how the Heat kind of need him to keep that going. It's tough.
Yeah, so much of their offense is predicated on him getting the team out and running and getting rhythm and flow. And Goran was super aggressive in the first quarter, winds up really converting a bunch of threes, which sets up his drive game and his ability to pass the basketball. He had 7 assists, only 1 turnover, made some really big threes, shots with range that he puts so much pressure on the defense when he does. I went 4 of 7 from three. You know, I think when the ball's in his hands, you just feel safe that the right decision's being made. He has a
game. Now, we know everyone's going to talk about that last play where he fouled out and the ugly foul. You already highlighted it, but let's talk about the good and what you saw from him tonight.
Well, he looks like he's getting his shot back, his confidence. Teams have been playing off him far from the basket, daring him to make shots, but he's doing a good job of getting to the rim tonight. I thought he didn't just settle for longer shots, continue to be aggressive defensively, which led to plays like this. He is so good in terms of being active.
In the final, 95-94, Nuggets win it in a thriller. If you'd like to watch tonight's game again, if you missed all the action, trust me, it was entertaining except for those final 15 seconds. Tomorrow at noon, the Re-Air brought to you by your South Florida Honda dealers. This has been a presentation of Fox Sports Sun, your exclusive home for Miami Heat basketball. My partner, John Crotty, of course, the great duo of Eric Reed, Tony Ferrantino, and the one and only Jason Jackson. We thank you for watching. We leave you now with a good night as the Heat fall in the Mile High City.